Hello, my name is Joshua Brown from the interview training company howtobecome.com, and in this presentation I will teach you how to pass your British Gas interview. So if you have an interview coming up for any role at British Gas, then please make sure you watch this video from start to finish, because I'm going to help you to stand out and succeed. To achieve that goal, this is what we will cover. I'll start off by giving you a list of British Gas interview questions that I strongly recommend you prepare for. I'll then provide you with example high scoring answers to those questions to help you to succeed. Plus, I'll also make sure to give you some essential tips for passing your British Gas interview before finally telling you how you can instantly download these slides plus 30 great answers to British Gas interview questions in a PDF guide. And just very quickly, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, because I want to help you to pass your British Gas interview, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. And please don't forget to hit that like button, because this tells me you find these tutorials useful. Okay, let's take a look at that first British Gas interview question, which is tell me about yourself. Now this is a brilliant opportunity to get your interview off to a flying start and impress the hiring manager. You can be the standout candidate by focusing your answer on the skills and qualities you have. Do not focus on your home life or your personal life unless it's relevant to the job role. Instead, talk about your experience and the passion you have for working in this role in particular, and how you're going to add value to British Gas as a company. Another great tip here: to do all of what I've just mentioned, you can study the job description and focus on telling the hiring manager how your skills and qualities align perfectly with those that they have listed on that job description. So for example, if on the job description it states that they're seeking someone who is analytical with great communication abilities or great customer service skills, then throughout your British Gas interview answers, be sure to use those exact terms and back it up with evidence. So let's take a look at a top scoring answer to help you. Tell me about yourself. Thank you for interviewing me for this position today. I am an adaptable professional with a diverse set of skills and a keen interest in innovation and customer satisfaction, values that resonate strongly with British Gas's mission. Over the years, I've held various roles that have involved problem solving, teamwork, and deep commitment to sustainability. Whether I was leading a project to improve operational efficiency or directly interacting with customers to resolve their issues, I consistently aim to exceed expectations. One of my proudest achievements was implementing a feedback system that not only increased customer satisfaction, but also made our services more eco-friendly. This dual focus on customer experience and sustainability is one of the primary reasons I'm drawn to British Gas. I'm particularly impressed by your Green Future Plus program and your overall commitment to responsible energy use. Outside of my career, I'm also passionate about community involvement, regularly volunteering in initiatives that promotes energy conservation and sustainable living. I believe that British Gas's ethos aligns seamlessly with both my professional skills and personal interests, making me excited about the possibility of contributing to your team. Wow, what a powerful way to kickstart your interview and be the standout candidate. Remember, by giving a confident answer like this to that opening interview question, not only will you impress the hiring manager, but you'll also gain confidence in the rest of your answers to come. Okay, let's take a look at the next British Gas interview question, which is, why do you want to work for British Gas? This interview question is a tough one, and one that is bound to come up during your interview. It is designed to weed out those who are applying en masse to all energy companies. The hiring managers instead want to find those that truly respect and have a desire to work for British Gas. So you must demonstrate your passion for their organisation, show you understand their brand and reputation, and also show your commitment for wanting to work for them for the long term. So here's a great top scoring answer to help you. Why do you want to work for British Gas? I am drawn to British Gas for several reasons. First and foremost, your commitment to innovation and sustainability resonates deeply with my own values. The Green Future Plus program, for instance, is a shining example of how a large organisation can take measurable steps to make a meaningful impact on the environment. Secondly, British Gas has a stellar reputation for customer service. The focus on not just providing energy, but also providing smart and tailored solutions for homes sets you apart in the industry. This customer-centric approach aligns with my own experience and passion for creating exceptional customer experiences, whether that's in a direct customer role or in a capacity that supports that ultimate goal. Lastly, I appreciate the investment British Gas makes in its employees. From what I've heard and seen, there's a strong culture of professional development, offering ongoing opportunities for skills, enhancement and career progression. All of these factors make British Gas a place where I believe I can both contribute value and continue my own personal and professional growth. I'm excited about the opportunity to be part of a team that's shaping the future of energy in such a reasonable and customer-focused way. Now don't go anywhere, as I still have more interview questions and answers to give you, but when you're ready and if you want to, click that link in the top right hand corner. It will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can download my 30 British Gas interview questions and answers for all job roles to give you the edge in your interview, including the ones we're covering right now. Okay, here is the next British Gas interview question for you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? Now the hiring manager is asking you this question for 2 reasons. Number 1, they want to know that you want to work for their organisation for the long term. That's really important because they don't want to spend time, money and resources to hire and train you up for you only to realise after a couple of months that the role isn't right for you and you to leave, and they have to go through that process all over again. So say you want to work with them for the long term. Number 2, they also want to know that you're ambitious and you have a vision for your professional development, and in turn you will add value to their organisation. So here's a great top scoring answer to help you. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? In 5 years, I see myself progressing within the company to the point where not only am I well respected in the role by my peers, but I've also taken on further responsibilities and developed professionally. I believe that in 5 years, I will have proved myself as an invaluable member of the team. I intend to accomplish this by advancing my knowledge and skills, taking on new challenges and opportunities, and cultivating close bonds with my co-workers and clients. In addition, I would also take great pleasure in assisting in the training and development of newer colleagues who join the company. I am dedicated to the company's mission and core principles, and I hope to contribute to its success in the long run. Okay, the next British Gas interview question is, give an example of when you delivered excellent customer service. Now, British Gas is well known for providing excellent customer service. Therefore, the hiring manager will want to know that you understand what good customer service is and that you've been able to demonstrate it previously. Now, my advice is to structure your answers using the STAR method when answering any tough behaviour interview question such as this one. So a great way to do that is tip number 2, use the STAR method. STAR method stands for this: S for situation. What was the situation you found yourself in? Then move on to task. T is for task. What was the task that needed to be carried out? Follow that up by describing the action you took to achieve that task, and finally end with the result. What was the end result following your actions? Make sure that end result is a positive one. Okay, let's take a look at a top scoring answer to help you. Give an example of when you delivered excellent customer service. In my previous role as a customer service advisor, working for a major DIY home improvements retailer, I helped a young couple through the process of redecorating their living room. They explained to me that they had recently purchased their first home together and were excited to make the space their own. However, neither of them had any experience in redecorating walls. They did not know what products they would need or what steps to take. I made it my task to help the customers understand the decorating process as well as what specific products they would need to fulfill their vision. In order to help them to the best of my ability, I discussed with the customers what their perfect living room would look like, whether that was wallpaper, paint or an accent wall, as well as what the walls were currently in their house. After listening to their preferences, as well as finding out the current state of their living room walls, I went and searched the store and found 4 different paint shades that matched their specifications. I let the customers take their time in deciding which shade they preferred. During this time, to give them the most accurate picture possible for each choice, I loaded images of what each shade would look like in various different lightings. After deciding on matte pale blue paint, I took the time to walk the customers around the store, showing them what products and materials they required for their project, while explaining to them each step of the process. A month later, they left a glowing review on the company's Facebook page, thanking the store for its exemplary customer care and sharing pictures of their redecorated walls. I am the type of person who takes the time to make the customer feel valued, and I always try to go above and beyond, as I believe exemplary customer service leads to higher customer satisfaction and repeat business. Okay, the next British Gas interview question is this. Describe a time when you had to work to a strict deadline. Again, make sure you use the STAR technique to structure your answer when answering this behavioural interview question. Tip number 2, working at British Gas, you will regularly face strict deadlines, so you will need to demonstrate your organisational skills whilst not compromising accuracy. My advice is to demonstrate that you can break projects into manageable chunks and prioritise tasks well. Let's take a look at a brilliant top scoring answer to this interview question to help you. Describe a time when you had to work to a strict deadline. In my previous position, my colleague unexpectedly went off sick and I was given the responsibility to take on her duties as well as my own and submit a key report for one of my colleague's biggest clients in just a matter of days. It was my task to see that the report was completed accurately and on time, whilst ensuring my work was not negatively impacted. As soon as I realised how urgent this undertaking was, given that it was already behind schedule, I set out to prioritise the tasks that needed completing. I sorted the tasks according to importance and divided the report into manageable chunks. I set aside time slots for each component to ensure effective resource use. As a result, despite the short time frame, I was able to make steady progress. I put in extra time, stayed focused, and used my attention to detail to make sure everything was accurate. I was ultimately praised by my manager for my efforts, and the client was happy when I submitted the report ahead of schedule. Looking back, I learnt a lot from this situation as it demonstrated the value of flexibility and efficient time management. I discovered that staying calm under pressure and adhering to a well-organised plan is essential. This situation strengthened my resolve to produce high-quality results despite being under pressure and increased my confidence in handling difficult deadlines. Okay, so the next thing to do if you want to get the full list of 30 British interview questions and answers, and if you want to accelerate your learning even further to pass your interview at the first attempt, is to please click that link right now in the top right hand corner of this video for 2 reasons. The first reason is that it will take you through to my website, howtobecome.com, where you can get all of these answers we just covered, plus a total of 30 brilliant responses to British Gas interview questions. And secondly, the next reason is I've given you 3 smart questions to ask at the end of your British Gas interview on that page. It's a brilliant resource, guaranteed to help you prepare effectively for your interview, and also, more importantly, put you ahead of the competition. I hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to subscribe, as I'm on a mission to help as many people as possible pass their job interviews, and I can only do that if you are subscribed. Please also hit that like button, as that encourages me to make more videos just like these. If you have any questions regarding any specific role at British Gas, please let me know the name of the job role in the comment section below, where I'll get back to you with even more tips and advice. Oh, and please don't forget to connect with me on LinkedIn. It's always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you all the best for your interview. Have a brilliant day.